more questions. I have so many questions, like just the same as the first one. None of that made any sense. It totally made me think of Selma though. It's crazy how doing the stuff was actually I know, right? They leave you on an end that's like, okay, let's start the third one. Sometimes you may need to look beyond the screen to progress. What? Oh, we get the intro again. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. I could watch his intro all day long. Oh, look! That was the equipment from the one I just played. And that was from the first one. And the drill from that one.
Station 3, do you read me? Give me a sign, man. This storm is getting pretty wild. Come on, 3, log in. Quit fucking around.
Log in. Ooh. Ooh. It's the only login. No? Alright. Oh, I can click there. That's kind of weird, actually. Oh, I can. Ooh. This looks like it's gonna be intense. What is that? I can't even read that. Can I? Wait. Oh, I can. What is that? Telephone directory. To save time. Those pictures are cute. To save time in making a call, give the telephone number, not the name of the office person required. Okay. What is this? Oh, I can't do anything with that. This is the only... Oh, why did it take it that time, but it didn't take it before?
There he is.
Finally, what took you?
Is the microphone still broken in Station 3?
No, I got it.
Oh,
I
take that
guess
as a yes.
so?
Yes.
So I can't talk, but they can talk to
should
me.
be able to hear you, though. Can see activity registering, so your voice is definitely going through.
Oh, okay. We can chat later, 3.
Yeah, this is pretty serious. I've had a distress call from Central. There's a situation and we have to fire
This
up
looks
signal
like
monitoring and relay systems right away.
weather
What
satellite
kind of
stuff.
situation?
I don't know. I'm assuming it's got something to do with this storm. Whatever it is, it's big to want to involve us.
Greenland.
Shit. Okay, what do we do then?
Well, my fucking cabin power isn't holding up in this
Of course it's not.
so I can't process the signals myself. 2, you need to feed the frequency information through to the backup terminal in Station 3. And 3, you just need to tune, decode, and process. Just refer to the handbook on the microfilm. It'll walk you through it.
I've never done any of this stuff, so I'm not going to be much
Microfilm?
help, I'm afraid.
It's simple, honestly. You could do this in your sleep.
I could do it in my
Okay,
sleep.
first one is due to appear in a minute or so. Have a quick read of that microfilm handbook. It should be on your left.
I'm going to get
Microfilm
suited up and
handbook.
restart the generator.
Oh, I clicked out of the
Don't
game.
fuck it up.
Sorry. Is this a tab again? Oh, it is tab. Oh no, it's literal microfilm. If you've never used
Okay, 3, we're up. Do whatever it is you're supposed to do.
If you've never... Okay, I can't look at this right now. If you've never used microfilm before... What is this? Transmission broadcast frequency. Input broadcast authorization key. Okay. Do we tune it? Wow, that's really slow. Oh, I passed it. It's really slow, and then I fucked it up. 1930 FM. Oh. It wasn't on.
13, 0,
Oh no, that voice is so creepy. Hold on.
9, 3,
Okay.
13, 0, 14, 14, 9, 3.
I don't want to listen to that. Okay, cool. That wasn't right?
13, 0, 14, 14, 9, 3. 13, 0, 14.
I was hit.
14,
It doesn't like the
9.
number pad, that's why. Code word reference abacus. Okay, this is where I have to... Okay, let's see if we can find something to do with abacus on here. I feel like this is gonna take forever. What does this even say? I can zoom in on it. Right here. Oh no, this is... I don't even like using these in real life. It's so weird in a game. I'd like to thank you for agreeing to commit to a year's service. Operator role. Okay, this tells me what my job is. Any instructions carrying GCS flag must be dealt with as a matter of urgency. Okay. Cover, forward, contents, Eagle, Sigma. Oh! Okay. So I'm guessing we'll get all these words. Or words like this. 6. On receipt of this callback code, conversion operators must input the following command lines into the terminal and execute. Oh. sys.exe minus d minus... What is that? It's so blown out. It looks like an E. sys.exe minus d minus e. sys.exe minus d minus e. Enter. Line 2. Allocate colon 202 minus a. Oh, I have to hit enter. That's so weird. I forget what it was like. I'll put log false. Oh, are they gonna put me in a situation where I have to like do this really fast? Oh, it tells me if it's correct.
Okay, my light here just turned green and the signal stopped. So I think you did it right.
Woo, we did it right. That was just
Next
a
one coming up
test.
in 30 seconds, apparently.
30
Don't
seconds.
leave them hanging too long. I don't know what they're for. But I know
Okay,
we
we
have to
can't-
make them top priority, or I'll get shit.
Of course, don't worry, we'll keep on
Calm
top
down.
of it. Okay, there it is. Creepy sounding things, aren't they?
This will be handy. I won't have to waste so much time looking. 3,500. Oh, I hate the sound of tuning a radio. Why is it so creepy? USB.
26 14 0 1 2
Okay.
20
Chevron. Oh, I don't want to listen to that.
14 0
Okay. Chevron. Chevron. Oh, it's all the way at the end. 20. Was that it? No. That's the name of the sister. Chevron. Let me see. Submitting any dynamic variables and execute. Variables? Variable replacement. Where execute. Oh no, I have to like do stuff in my head. Ugh. Okay. Variables. So the brackets, that's it. So this is all the same then. Minus W minus C. I wonder what happens if I take too long. Line 2. Proc vegan. And then get int, and then I have to figure out whatever that is. Let's see if we can figure it out. Second, fifth, and sixth number from the broadcast code. Oh. Okay, that's not too bad. The broadcast code is what? The second, fifth, and sixth.
2 26 14 0 1 2
Okay. Let's see if that's right. Why can't I enter? There we go. Yay! That wasn't hard.
Thanks, Ree.
I couldn't
Just
imagine
pushing
doing
this
it
update
fast,
to transmitter
though.
Now. Getting the hang of it, huh? Next one coming up.
That was a test.
One. What does GCS mean?
GCS.
GCS? What do you mean?
Oh no, the next
Yeah,
one's
and
not a
this next one
test.
comes through with an additional note. GCS3 equals E1 V1 M1.
I've not seen it before. Check the microfilm. Might be something in there about it.
E1
Listen,
V1
Let
M1.
me know when you're done with that one. I haven't heard back from the transport team and I'm starting to worry.
Sure thing. Okay, here it is. Whoa. Okay, that's different.
Flashing red screen.
It doesn't say.
Yeah, quite the warning sign.
Shit. Something's going on. The last two must have just been testing the system. Tune it as normal and I'll see what I can find out once I get these goddamn lights on.
They would give me a big number, so I feel super rushed and this takes forever. $11, $3, $20. AM. No! Oh no. I'm having... This is giving me keep talking and nobody explodes flashbacks, and let me tell you, we were horrible at the Morse code. This has to have a Morse in it. Appendix A Morse code, okay. And it's sideways. Good lord. I don't... Rotating it? Oh god. Oh no. This is gonna take so long. I just had to do it one at a time. I had to wait for it to restart and do it one at a time. There was 5. Okay, I have to listen to what the short ones sound like. Okay, they're fast. Okay, so the first one is all the same. Is that a 0 or is that an 8? Oh, that's an 8. That's a 0. Okay. So, 0. The last one is short. 9. This is ridiculous. Me too. 3, 7. Oh, it did that one twice. Three. And then 0 again. Go away. Kansas. I have to... Oh. That turns really fast. I have to go all the way back to the beginning. I'm not even gonna worry about focusing it right now. Oh no. Kansas. 8. No, I like it. It's just, it takes me a really long time. Okay, this one has variables too. Let's zoom in on it, because this shit is getting crazy. They're not rushing me, so I feel like maybe nothing happens if I take a long time. On the receipt of this callback code, substituting any dynamic variables, point.package.ex. What is X? X is the largest number from the original broadcast, which was a 9. From the original broadcast. They're not gonna call back to other broadcasts, right? This has got to be a 9. Same thing. Y is the smallest number. 0. We had a 0. And then Sal minus A minus 40. Is that 4G or 48? I think it's 4G actually. Sal. Oh, I already forgot. A minus 4G. And it was 4G.
Okay, Juan, we're done. Nothing has happened really, all good. What did you want?
I'm about to head outside to look at this generator.
Why are you going
My
outside?
cabin is completely out.
Oh.
Listen, I just checked the roster and we were supposed to hear from the supply team 3 days ago. But I've had nothing. No responses either.
Shit. The storm.
What's a map?
I hope not. 3.
What does
Do you
that
want us to
mean?
arrange for me? They use an emergency signal somewhere between 8,500 range. FM. See if you can track it down for me.
That's our supply for the next 6
FM.
months. If they turn back, what do we do?
We can reschedule. I'm more worried that they didn't turn back. Otherwise, we'd be having a drink by now. The boat was called 20F.
God, yeah. Okay. 3. 8,500 FM somewhere. See if you can pick up a distress signal or something.
FM 8. Oh, between 8 and 8.5. I don't want to. We'll just go like this.
An emergency broadcast received from Madrid confirms the epidemic has traveled across the Atlantic. They have been sighted, connecting to central population centers and beginning what is being described as a removal.
What?
It's not yet known if the anomaly is still moving with weather systems. We'll bring you further updates as they happen.
Anomaly.
An emergency broadcast received from Madrid confirms the epidemic has traveled
But that's not
across the Atlantic.
what they were telling me to look for.
They have been sighted, connecting to central population centers and beginning what is being described as a removal.
A removal.
It's not yet known if the anomaly is still moving with weather systems. We'll bring you further updates.
I guess so. You would think.
8 to 8,500 FM.
Yeah, I'm looking. Relax. You would think that's something I would. Oh, I can't tell them.
Does anyone read?
Oh,
This is supply vessel 20F. Do you read me?
Oh my god, that's them.
This is a distress signal from supply
no.
vessel
I was gonna tune it
20F.
better.
Please respond. Is anyone there?
I can't do anything.
We don't have enough supplies.
They made me
for
do
that.
it and I don't even have a mic
Out.
to like talk back to them.
We have some on board, but it's not enough. We try to turn back, but the storm, or them, have messed with
Them
our
who?
GPS and sent us straight into the
What
ice.
on earth is he talking about?
We're holed up here. We just got word from Central that New York has fallen. Everyone's gone.
Zombies.
I thought us being so remote would give us time, maybe, but I can see it coming. Be ready, all of you.
Do zombies
20F out.
move with storms? That's what the news
Juan, are
said.
you there?
They
Are
were
you hearing
moving
this?
with the storm system.
Lock your door, 2. 3, do the same.
What do you mean?
What?
Did you hear the report?
I just got a call from Station B at the coast. Something is happening. I don't know what, but they said we had to lock up and stay in our cabins. Then it went dead.
What are you talking about?
Just do it. They're here.
Ugh! Who are they?
She doesn't know either.
Shit, Juan, there's another GCS signal coming in. Do we process it still?
Yeah. As long as the GCS number is going up, we're helping a lot of people.
It was 3 last time. It's 6 this time. What does it mean?
That's good. That's good. Just process
Still
the
moving with
signals.
weather systems.
Same
That's
news.
it in.
What the hell is going on? This cannot be happening, man. It cannot be happening.
I want to hear what that guy was saying. Uh, 970. LSB.
Mike. Zulu.
Oh. Okay.
Hotel.
Hold on, I gotta wait for it to go all the way through because I missed the first one.
Echo. Mike. Zulu. Sierra. Hotel. Bravo. Echo.
Is this like the Morse
Mike.
code thing?
Zulu. Sierra. Hotel. Bravo. Echo. Mike.
Phonetic.
Zulu. Sierra.
Ooh, GCS chart.
Hotel. Bravo.
I'm gonna look at that too because she said something about it being a 3 instead of a 6.
Mike.
Okay, that's the phonetic.
Zulu. Sierra.
Oh, this doesn't even have numbers on it.
Hotel. Bravo. Echo.
Oh, here we go.
Mike, Zulu, Sierra, Hotel, Bravo, Echo,
Opens to verbal command, speech, or
Mike,
shout.
Zulu,
None.
Sierra.
Obeys commands from movement. None. It doesn't tell me what.
Bravo, Echo,
EVM?
Mike,
But she said it was a 6
Zulu.
instead of a 3.
Sierra, Hotel,
I mean a 3 instead of a 6, I'm
Bravo.
sorry. 6 was the first one.
Echo,
Anyway,
Mike,
let's see what this is.
Zulu, Sierra,
I already know that.
Hotel, Bravo, Echo,
I hate turning this.
Mike, Zulu, Sierra,
What is this?
Hotel, Bravo, Echo, Mike, Zulu, Sierra,
I can't see the bottom of the
Hotel.
page like that.
Bravo, Echo, Mike,
Oh, it has the letters on it. Okay. Alright,
Sierra.
I see.
Hotel, Bravo,
What are we?
Echo, Mike, Zulu,
Okay.
Sierra,
Mike
Hotel, Bravo,
is 15.
Echo,
Oh no.
Mike, Zulu, Sierra,
Z
Hotel,
is
Bravo.
2.
Echo,
S is
Zulu,
21.
Sierra, Hotel, Bravo,
H.
Echo,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Mike, Zulu,
A starts there. Okay.
Sierra.
A, B, C, D, E,
Hotel.
F, G, H. Is that right?
Bravo,
Yeah.
Echo,
H is 10.
Mike, Zulu, Sierra,
B
Hotel,
is 4 and
Bravo.
E is 7.
Echo, Mike, Zulu,
This is intense.
Hotel,
For sure. It has a
Bravo.
lot of
Echo.
parts to it. And so
Mike.
that makes it kind of,
Zulu, Sierra,
I don't know how to describe it.
Hotel, Bravo, Echo,
Centaur.
Mike, Zulu, Sierra, Hotel,
This doesn't look like it has any variables. No.
Mike,
M dot status minus R.
Sierra, Hotel, Bravo, Echo, Mike,
Command string Z.
Sierra, Hotel, Bravo, Echo,
H grid W.
Mike, Zulu, Sierra, Hotel,
I just
There's
realized.
something. I don't know what I'm looking at.
I'll tell you after.
Cabling? One, I can see something above 3's cabin. One of the power lines down. One, are you there?
Fuck. What the hell is that?
I can't see you from here, One. What's going on?
It's above me.
I wasn't looking at the
Shit,
map.
it's above me. It's over station 3
It
too.
what?
They're here.
What's here? Jesus, One, what the fuck is out there?
It's fine. It's fine. You'll be fine.
He went offline. He went
Shit.
offline.
Here's another signal. GCS7 equals E1 V5 M1.
Oh, I get it
What the
now.
hell? It's flashing urgent.
151. Hold on, I want to see. I know it's flashing urgent and I should probably hurry, but I really want to see what that means. One, 5, none. None? Everything else is crossed out. I don't know what it is. USB 8150. Oops.
1 8 9 0 4 5 1 8
Sacrifice.
9
That
0
doesn't sound ominous at all. Sibling.
Guys, are any of you walking around in that storm? That's crazy. You'll get yourself killed.
5
Killed by
Jonas
what?
outside. You're seeing things, 4.
1
No, there is somebody. That guy.
0 4
Okay, let's see. There's variables on this, so I'm gonna zoom in more because
1
I need to turn that radio off. I focus so much I turn it off, but
5
I mean, I focus so much I don't turn it off, but I don't hear it. X numbers 1, 2, and 3.
9 0
Numbers 4, 5, and 6. Authorization word from Appendix C.
3. Number station 3. This is station 4.
Appendix
Don't go outside.
C?
Don't go out there. Stay inside. Lock up. Do not go out there.
1 8 9 0 4 5
Appendix C conversion chart.
8 9 0 4
I know it's super blurry, but
Guys, I'm shutting down Station 5 and getting the fuck out of here. They took 6. Station 6 is fucking gone. Those things just ripped it out of the ground.
1 8 9 0 4 5
okay, we'll get to Appendix C when we get there, then we'll work on this other stuff first. Rot.x
0 4
1, 2, and 3. Oh no.
9 0
No.
5 1 8 9 0
189?
4 5
189.
1 8 9
Actuate Y.
4 5 1
045, is that right?
9 0 4 5 1 8
Authorization
9
word from Appendix C.
4 5
From the original broadcast.
1
I hope that's
8
correct.
9 0 4 5
Okay. I keep wanting to drag this around with my mouse, but I can't do that.
9 0 4
I don't know what any of this says.
1
Let's see. Start. Signal modulation.
0 4 5
USB. Broadcast frequency.
9 0
Process total of broadcast numbers. The total of the broadcast numbers, so like the numbers added up together.
4 5 1 8 9 0 4
No.
5
Alexander. Okay.
1 8 9 0 4
We'll try that.
5
I have to go all the way back now.
1, 8, 9, 0, 4, 5.
Point dot one.
1, 8, 9, 0, 4, 5. 1, 8, 9, 0, 4.
Oh, I got it. She's not saying anything.
3.
Oh, there she is.
James. The last signal hasn't sent. My terminal is going crazy demanding a response. I
Why?
think the wind has misaligned the transmitter or something. We need to go out to it.
No! You go out to it. I'm not going out to it.
Please, James. I'm sorry, but I can't get out. I'm trapped. You'll still be able to hear me.
How
though.
do you know?
Go. Go.
No. Oh, no. It's making me go out. I don't want to go outside. Don't make me go. Oh, I'm actually playing. Oh, okay. Can I just go back inside? Please. Okay, I guess not. I can't interact with that. That's what I'm supposed to be doing, though, I think. I really don't want to go out there. Should I do the same thing I did in the second half of my Outlast playthrough and just run it as fast as I can so I don't have to worry about it? This is really creepy and I really, really don't like it. At all. All I hear is wind. Oh. Is that it? Is that where I need to be? Around the fence. No, yeah, I did. I guess at least it kind of leads you where you're supposed to go. The music makes it even more unsettling because I can barely hear it. Oh look, there's the thing. Okay, well I just need to get down there. Right there. Oh wait, that's not the same one. Okay. So I have to find the right one. I don't like this at all. Who does that? Who builds it like that? Just build it through. I'm not even inside the fence now. I'm on the other side of another fence. What's over there? Oh. Another generator? I can't go out there though. Do I really want to go exploring? I feel like I don't. Oh, this is that one. This is the one I saw from the top. Okay, so maybe this is the right one because it's in the middle of nowhere? Can't interact with that. Oh, this does have a... Oh, it worked. Okay. I don't want to be out here anymore. What is this? Uh-oh. I keep doing that. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, that's the one I turned on. Okay, so there's two. Signal link, amplifier, and transmit. So there's another one. If I just follow this, does it take me there? I feel like I probably... Oh, it's literally right fucking here. Okay. Something going to happen now that I've turned them both on? Oh. Oh. What? The birds aren't flying. Why are the birds not flying? That's really strange. Okay, well, I guess I go back now. Nothing.
I can't feel my legs, James.
What do you mean you can't feel your legs? Okay, well...
I'm so tired.
This is different. Why are there cars out here? Oh god, that sound! Please! I don't know why there's a boat.
What are you doing? James, please.
But... it makes me think of the noise that Transformers make.
He's coming back.
Oh, I hear them whispering. No, I'm not coming back. I'm walking in your general direction. But I'm not coming back. Please. It's making you jump. I turned it down for you guys. It's not...
That's it. He's coming back.
No. I'm sorry, what? The sounds in this game are insane. It's Old Man Jenkins and his new boat. I'm stuck. Oh.
James, everyone is waiting on you. You need to wake up.
I need to wake up? Did I pass out and I'm unconscious on the floor of my little room? What is that sound?
These machines, they are your lifeline. Follow them. Please.
I feel like there's robots and they're just trying to trick me, and I'm not okay with this.
James, go to them. Tell them what happened.
Listen, I played Soma. Oh, God. I know what happens when you go to the robot in Soma.
Mr. Asian, can you hear me?
No way! Ooh, hold on. Ew, look, it's like pulsating. This is just like in Soma. That's disgusting. Look at it. It's like wire. I wonder if they're like data. Look at it. That is so creepy. It's my bedroom.
Welcome back.
So they are connected. It has to be. It said to be concluded. The other ones didn't say to be concluded, but this had the bedroom from the first one, and my name is the same from the other one. You didn't even, you hate scary stuff. How sad would you be if I said that's it for tonight and I'll play the next episode later? I feel like that would be super mean. I will say though, I do really like that they added an aspect to this game that was, you know, you step away from a computer. Because as much as I do love the text-based story, I liked that in like Event Zero, it was both. I'll play more. I will, I'll finish it. How long have we been streaming? Oh, yeah, I'll definitely at least play the last episode and then hang out for a little bit. I'm glad I played this. When I checked it out yesterday, I literally only watched like not even anything about the story. It was just like I wanted to see what it looked like the very beginning of it. All right, let's go. Let's do this. No, I haven't. Nothing's happening. Oh, I forgot we get intro. I love that it plays out like an episode of something, like an episode of a show every time.
I think that's enough of that for now.
It literally was a show.
You're quite fond of this show, aren't you?
That just broke my whole reality.
Okay, come on. Let's get you down to the observation room. This place must be starting to feel like home to you. So don't worry. Try and get you out of here eventually. Just in here.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay.
It's the tape
I'll wait for you
player.
in the next room. Just relax and we'll get started in a moment.
Started doing what? I don't want to click that.
Right, Mr. Asian, now are you ready?
So I'm still a test subject.
Just hit record on the tape deck in front of you when you're ready.
I'm not ready. I'll never be ready.
This is subject 12-19-86-23, new session entry.
Same
We
number.
have myself, Dr. Alexander leading. And
Alexander.
In the room we have our patient, Mr. James Asian. As we know, James has recently recovered from a 2-week coma following his accident. In our last 3 sessions, James's attempts to recollect events of the accident seen him merging his memory with his imagination. These episodes have always ended in panic, and we've had to terminate the session abruptly.
That makes
Try and do
sense.
this one better, James. So when you're ready, let's bring this back. I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this.
He said that in
James.
the...
It's time to remember.
Okay. Oh.
Your mind. It's like a conscious black box. It can show you your memories. Look into it.
Okay, so he said that. Remember when we first looked into this thing? That must mean we really have to pay attention for like tiny little details from all the other episodes. I feel like there's gonna be so much. Okay.
In your most recent episode, you recalled a false memory of a remote weather station. You were isolated from the rest of the world, locked inside your coma. We interacted with you daily, encouraging you to wake. Your family would do number puzzles with you. Anything really to bring you back.
Number puzzles.
People needed answers, James. Do you remember?
Number puzzles.
I have another signal here for you, James. It's at 5610 FM. You can't miss it.
Oh, it must be the one that's the line on there.
Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this.
What?
This is 20F 12 19 86 23 04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this.
Report.
This is 20F
Hold on, I'm gonna turn that
12.
off. So, the guy that came across the radio from the ship had to be somebody that I knew. If I recognize his voice. Oh. Wilson Police Department road traffic accident report. So I was in a car accident. Kent, thank you. Thank you for the host. I was in a car accident, so that must be the accident he was talking about. I'm gonna hella zoom in on this. And we're gonna try to read it from the top. Let's see. Number of vehicles, 2, date and time of the accident, 2386, 2205, Pleasant Hill Forest Road. Injured 1, deceased is blacked out. 20F, that's the ship guy. Fatal accident. Oh. So a number of people died. James Asian, injured. Everything about my driver's license. I was driving a white station wagon. Driver 2, Charles Hennings, died, deceased. His date of birth. He was driving a blue sedan. Arrived on scene to discover 2 cars that had been involved in a near head-on collision. Oh, the cars. Mr. Asian found lying down outside his vehicle with head injuries. An ambulance was immediately called. His passenger was trapped in the vehicle in critical condition from wounds sustained in the collision. I had a passenger in my car. The driver of the blue sedan, Mr. Hennings, was found dead on arrival. It was noticed that there was a bottle in the passenger seat. Oh, wait. It was noticed that there was a strong smell of whiskey from the driver and an empty whiskey bottle in the passenger seat. Mr. Asian was questioned on scene. He described an oncoming blue sedan being clearly out of control, which he swerved to avoid. Mr. Asian's passenger was his sister. The driver of the blue sedan is an ex-police officer of 20 years. Okay, well, there's only 3 things on this that are circled, so... let's try those on here because this is all we have. I don't know if, like, this matters, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Empty whiskey and then out of control. Oh, they do spell it with an E. Okay. The other guy.
Find the signal, James. Listen to the voices. You have to face it, James. Finally.
7,000.
It's not like him. At all.
It doesn't let me.
I've worked with Officer Hennings for 6 years and not once have we even talked about alcohol. Drunk driving. He was a father, a husband. He was fine. No way he caused this. It's him.
The door slams
This
shut, plunging
Asian
you into
guy.
darkness.
He's got something to hide.
A light flickers on. So they're saying that the police guy that died wasn't a drinker. I mean, you know, sometimes people don't drink for their entire lives and then they go on a bender and then that's when they make a shit ton of mistakes. This doesn't make sense to you. Does the store open? No. I bet this one does. Ooh, we're in the hospital. Or wherever. Oh yeah, hospital ward, only it seems abandoned. Your vision is blurry. It's so quiet. All of your episodes were recorded to tape. This is the 4th. Sometimes they make you watch your past sessions to see what really happened. Oh! Why would they do that? That's just cruel.
He has quite an imagination, Mr. Asian. I guess it's from the shows he's been watching. This time he described an A&E visit as a government conspiracy, some sort of lab. It's interesting stuff. That's obviously pure fiction. But I guess it's just his way of coping for now. We'll see how we progress in future sessions.
That was the one where I did the heart thing, right? Had to be. They're all locked. I wonder what happens. Can I pull the... I'll try that, because I don't want to listen to it while I walk around. I'll try it in a minute, though. Driving home. Don't have that 5th pint. Driving home. Why would you have 4 when you know you have to drive anyway? First steps to recovery. I can't see when I move up close. This light is on. Okay, it was my feet from turning. I thought I heard somebody else's feet while I was turning around, and then I was like, oh no. I can't interact with any of these. Key. You grab the keys from the table, they weigh heavy in your hand. That's so fucking creepy. No, you're fine. There's a lot of things for fire alarms. Hand sanitizer? Yes, please. You wash your hands, but in this place it feels pointless. I got an achievement for that. I have this Steam overlay thing off, but I did get an achievement for that. I hear the sound of heartbeat. There's nothing in here. What is dripping? There is no sink in here. There's no sink. That's really creepy. Okay. Stairwell, exit, observation room, reception, surgery, home care, coma ward. Can we leave? No. Day room. Most waking moments. There's my tapes. The only video they have, some horror compilation. Trash. Well, apparently we love it. Hey, that's from the first episode. That was the name of the type of computer. And where we were doing the storm stuff. And my family did number puzzles with me. That's kind of crazy. Oh, can I not walk over here? I can't get to the TV. That's the TV from the intro, though. Super arc light. What is this? Pre-surgery. This room is very creepy. You only caught a glimpse of the room. You guess that's why there is no detail here. Oh, that makes so much sense. This is locked. Another door you never opened. You don't know what was in here. Okay, can we pull the fire alarm? I want to try. Nope. Was worth a go. I mean, there's nothing in there anyway. The waiting area is dark, but you feel a presence right behind you. There's nothing behind me. Why did I get pushed away from the door, by the way? That was very strange. Locked. Locked. Someone breathes on your neck standing over you. Should we look? Do we want to look or no? I don't have a shadow. Okay, there's nothing. You feel dread in the pit of your stomach. Ooh, the light. Alright.
Okay, we have a 22-year-old male just brought in from a vehicle collision. He was awake and mobile at the
22.
scene, but collapsed on arrival to the emergency ward. The other passengers died in the accident.
What is this?
Prepare for defib. Amp charge full to 10 and give me 100 joules.
Oh, they want me to do it. I'm sorry, what? I'm the one on the table.
Charging up full to 10.
Okay, the amp to 10 joules. Okay.
Come on.
How many? I missed how many he said. I mean, I forgot because I'm panicking. He's gonna say it again, right? Okay, whatever. It was 100. Oops. You'll be able to tell me. You missed it, you're freaking out.
Can we get this on the screen, please?
On the screen. That's my face!
Clear.
Oh god.
No reaction. from
This is
first.
so
Let's try
weird.
higher. 200 joules. Keep the amp charged at 10.
Oh no, I hate that sound.
200 joules.
Yeah, yeah.
Charge at 10.
I'm
Let's
going.
Go.
It's harder than it looks. I promise.
Clear.
Oh god, it's so
Okay,
weird.
we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal. Let's keep going. Increase again. 360. Charge full.
360. This is trippy.
Come on, 360. Hurry.
Why am I recalling it this way? Do you know what I mean? I guess that means I remember.
Clear.
Oh.
Well, would you look at that?
Oh look, I'm looking around.
Seems we have a pulse. Rhythm is stable. We need to run an X-ray right away.
I don't know. An X-ray.
Where are we with that X-ray? Let's get it going now, please.
X-ray. What is that supposed to
Like
be?
an intracerebral hemorrhage. We need to drain this now to relieve pressure. Prepare for trepanation.
No!
Switch on a drill, please.
No.
The drill, please.
It's on.
Mr. Aiken,
Oh god.
you've made excellent progress. You're doing great.
Oh
You need to
no.
Stay calm and try to relax while we go
Look,
through
there's
these next
there's the
steps.
screen. I bet that's
We're
where I
going to
remember it
attempt
from.
to alleviate some of this discomfort.
That's what he said. He said that. He said that, remember? Why am I back here? Not only is tonight New Year's Eve, but tomorrow you leave on a 6-month trip abroad with friends. Mom, Dad, and your sister Jennifer have decided to throw a party to celebrate it all. The house is full. You're in the living room, and as usual, you don't recognize a soul. Is this... okay. Look around. The room is full of chatty strangers, mostly friends of Mom and Dad. There is a door to the hall. You push through the crowd into the hallway. The hallway is as welcoming as ever, only this time the folks have put a great big banner up across the main wall. Half-finished drinks are abandoned on almost every horizontal surface. Stairs lead up, although the party is firmly downstairs. Bon voyage, James. Finally not the family disappointment. Bon voyage. So he's going somewhere? Can I go upstairs? As much as you'd love to, you promised you'd stay downstairs with the party. Okay. Well, let's see what's going on in the kitchen then. They say all the best parties are in the kitchen. I don't disagree with that. The kitchen is full of people and loud. There are drinks and food on the table, and the party is in full swing. Dad has cooked a hog roast, which sits proudly on the table, although no one is eating it. The roast. That was what was on the table. God, that makes so much sense. So this must be before. Am I living out the real memory now? Like without everything else? There's a utility room and writing on the wall. Also, Jen is here signaling you. You push through, apologizing over and over to get to Jennifer. You hug. You're going to miss each other. You thank her for the party. She asks if you are enjoying the party. Yes? You tell her it's great even though you don't really know anyone. She tells you to enjoy it anyway and to loosen up. She asks you to get her a drink. Get Jen a drink. You pour Jen a drink and one for yourself too. There's never an awkward silence with Jennifer. She always has a question. She asks if you have everything sorted for the big trip. Yes? You tell her yes, that you've packed everything with plenty of room to spare. Another hug. Your family really gone out of their way to make this trip happen for you. It might be what you need to get some perspective and maybe not fuck up so much. She's going to miss you. You're going to miss her. She walks away. Jen has disappeared into the crowd. You're left standing, nodding and smiling at the approving faces. There's so much to do for this move. Can't mess it up. But first, a drink. Get a drink. You pour down another drink. Anything to move the night along. They said the utility room is here. You open the door and peer in. Oh my god, it opened this time. You're never allowed in here normally. This is where Dad keeps his fine wines and whiskeys. Ceiling to floor racks. A collector, although he does actually drink them too. There's a bottle with a ribbon around it and a card. You pick up the whiskey and the card. It's your dad's handwriting. Son, we're so proud of you and everything you've achieved. You've earned this. It's a bottle of 25-year-old double malt. You shouldn't really, but you have to try it. With your whiskey in hand, you take in the room about you. There must be hundreds, no thousands of pounds worth of drink in here. You really must thank your dad for the whiskey. Okay. We'll go back to the kitchen then. You head back into the kitchen, clutching your new best friend. You stumble out of the utility room and back into the kitchen. That is one strong whiskey. You take another swig and give the thumbs up to Dad across the room. He nods and winks. He tells you he's proud of you and to go easy tonight. Early flight tomorrow. Okay. Can I have some of the roast? Okay. I think this is gonna tell me the same thing. Busy and noisy. We'll need to find somewhere quieter. Okay. You go back out to the hallway. A few bumps and laughs on the way through and you make it to the hall. You stop dead in your tracks. It's Jen, covered in blood. She's staring straight at you. No one else notices. Blood is dripping down her face. It's mixing with tears. Oh my god. I can't talk to her. I don't know what to do. Oh no. Hug her? I don't think I can do anything. Oh no.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
We tried our best, Mrs. Asian, but her injuries were too severe.
No, I don't understand. I was just talking to her.
I'm afraid Jennifer passed away before we could get to her in surgery. We did the best we could. I am so sorry.
Where is she? Let me see her.
Please,
She
Mr. Wilson,
died.
take a seat.
I don't want to take a seat. Let me talk to her. Now.
I'll arrange for you to see her. In the meantime, James is in recovery. He's stable for now.
I don't want to see him.
Of course she doesn't want to see me. She was the passenger in the car I was driving. You're standing in the hallway. Something had stopped you in your tracks. While searching your mind, your sister interrupts. She waves her hand in front of you and asks if you can drive her home. You still feel out of sorts. Those words echo. No. I can't say no. Okay. Yes. Yeah, we can talk in the car. Go get your keys. Where are my keys? I don't know where they are. There's no point till you find those car keys. Okay. Maybe your keys are in the kitchen. I guess we'll go see. The kitchen is busy. Way too many people crammed in here, but I guess this is where the food and drink are at. The guests are like a set of vultures picking at the roasts on the kitchen counter. Your dad is locking up the utility room. Dad tells you to take your sister home, but to go slow since you've had a few drinks already. Dad, why didn't you tell me that I shouldn't be driving because I've had drinks? Hello? It's difficult to move around in here between all the people and the kitchen table. The table is a mess. Party food, mixed, unclaimed drinks, used napkins. No keys, though. Not in here. You're standing in the hallway, bottle of whiskey in hand, but no car keys. Jen points to the living room and sighs as she puts on her coat. You're sure your keys are in the living room. The living room has a much more relaxed atmosphere compared to the kitchen. Various guests are sat on the chairs having civilized conversations. There's a coffee table in the middle of the room. Your mom is pouring a drink at the drinks cabinet. Tears immediately start to appear in her eyes. My son, off to America. She gives you a hug. Oh, I can't hug her. Oh, Monty, thank you. Thank you. So the hug is mandatory. I can't hug her. A coffee table, a drinks cabinet. One of the chairs is overflowing with jackets and coats. Oh. You search through all the jackets and coats until you find yours. Aha, car keys in the pocket. You grab both. I don't like that it doesn't give me the option to say no. They should have made that an ending. Jen thanks you for helping her out. She has work in the morning and no one else is in any fit state to drive. Neither am I, technically. You can handle it, though. You know the road like the back of your hand, don't you? No. You open the front door and walk into the freezing night. The cold air hits you. You're glad you have your jacket with you. There's a dusting of snow around you as you step down from the porch. The yard extends around the back of the house and the car sits at the front of the house. She sighs and comically taps her feet. Apart from the little light escaping from the party indoors, the yard is pitch black. You used to love stargazing here. You stumble around the darkness looking for the perfect spot to take in the majesty of the night sky. Jennifer looks relieved as you head back around to the front of the house. I gotta wait for this again. I'm just trying to stall at this point because I already think I know what's happening. You're glad you have your jacket. There's a dusting of snow. The yard extends. Okay. You fumble with the car handle, confused until Jen tells you maybe to use... Listen, if I can't even think to put the key in the car, then there's a problem. Fumbling with the car keys, you eventually get the door open and climb inside. The car is freezing. As you fumble around with your seatbelt, your sister opens up the car glove box and hands you a note and a key that was inside. She tells you that it's for when you return. Read the note. The note is from your dad and reads, "Hi son, hope you enjoy your break. You'll need to fire up the generator around back to get power and lights on. Also, found something in the attic for you. It's in your room. Enjoy." Not enjoying. I wonder how much this will let me stall. It's time to go. Turn on heater. Dang it. Start car. You try to turn the ignition with sheer willpower despite holding the keys in your hand. Use key. It takes a number of attempts, but you eventually slot the key into the ignition. Start the car. You turn the key in the ignition and the car roars to life. Drive. The car squeals but stays stationary. Jen suggests, oh, they really, wow. You very hesitantly release the handbrake. You put the car in gear and pull out of the driveway like a first-time driver. Oh. I am driving very drunk on the road towards a town where your sister stays. Jen started dozing off as soon as the journey got going. This shouldn't take long. You come to a junction. Is it left or right? You can't remember. Is it left or right? You can't remember. Ask Jen. She grunts and throws her arm to the left. It's left. Of course it's left. You turn the car left at the junction and accelerate off. Confident that you're on the right road now, you loosen up and put your foot down on the accelerator. You feel powerful as the engine roars at your command. Jen sits up in her chair and clutches your arm. She asks you to slow down. Can I slow down? That's not what really happened, though, is it?
You're all over the place, James. Pull over.
Jen is hitting your arm and yelling at you. Crazy sister. Strange. There's a set of headlights coming directly at you, but really slow, like slow motion. You try to react, but your body isn't responding. There's nothing you can do to stop this. There's no way to control it. The lights merge with your car. The outside joins the inside.
For fuck's sake, pull over.
The whole world around you begins to scream.
James!
Oh my god.
It was at this very moment, wasn't it, James? The moment you lost it all. Your sister, your parents, yourself. And then you made it worse. Go on. Show us what you did.
You wake up in the car. Your world is upside down. Your seatbelt struggles against gravity trying to hold you in your seat. An impact into another car has torn a hole in the chassis. Poisonous fumes spill into your car from the engines. You are in grave danger. You have to get out of here. Oh my god, this is the ship I was in. Release seatbelt. You release yourself from the seatbelt. Gravity takes over as you slump on the roof of the car. Well, it's because in the accident report it said it wasn't James drinking. Get up. Okay, I have to think about what happened then. An impact. You're. The car is broken beyond repair, the windows are smashed, and there is wreckage all around. You are both wearing your seatbelts. You've already okay, I can't take off her seatbelt. You squeeze through the wreckage and fall onto your knees on the ground next to your vehicle. Every breath brings pain to your chest. Your head is throbbing. A blue car has smashed into the passenger side of your car. Your life cannot be ruined by this. You're standing holding your whiskey and your dad's note, and flashing lights are approaching at a distance. I can't help her. Smoke billows from the crash cars to the sky above the exterior lights flicking on and off. The door is jammed. You don't have time for messing around like this, James. I wonder, it doesn't let me interact with this. That kind of sucks. Okay, so the door is jammed. I'm outside of the car. I can't help Jen. I can't help the guy. Ditch the whiskey. You can't just toss this away without thinking. They will find it and they will come to you. Hide it? Well, that's not smart thinking, James, is it? They will eventually find it there and will link it to you. If you drink this now, you're going to get what's coming to you. Well, I mean, you know, it's already coming to me. Good, James. What exactly do you want to do with the whiskey? Oh, no. I have to actually say what I do with the whiskey. Well, that's... Oh, okay. What if I just say use it again? It's just gonna tell me the same thing. Plant it? Plant whiskey? I don't think that... Oh! With the lights approaching closer, you begin to hear the shrill of their sirens. That was hard to read. You simply cannot go to jail for this. You clean the bottle to remove your connection with the whiskey. You then very deliberately spill the remainder of the bottle's contents onto the driver, and you toss the incriminating evidence onto his passenger seat. A circle of flashing lights surround you, illuminating the crash site in the darkness. Behind them, an army of people, all staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks towards you. What did I say before? As you approach the man, the pulsating lights around you get dimmer and dimmer while the pain in your head increases.
I know you're tearing yourself apart over it, but no matter what you keep telling yourself, you have to listen to me. That accident, that poor man, me, you have to remember. It was all your fault.
Oh, God.
I know what you did. How you left me there to protect yourself. Planting evidence
Where
some poor man. You went headfirst into that officer and you wrecked all of our lives. And then you couldn't even take responsibility. You did the right thing for you and no one else. Save yourself. Only it was wrong, wasn't it? Look at you now. Utterly consumed by it. Say it, James.
I don't want to say it. I didn't want to say it last time either.
Say it. Tell them.
No.
Listen to yourself.
Oh, it's taking me back to the observation room.
It has to end, James.
Dr. Alexander is always watching remotely. I don't know if anyone else is ever with him.
This episode you're having must come to an end.
No!
Make it stop, make it stop. Do you remember?
I can't. There's no computer or anything.
Stop the session, Mr. Asian. Go back to where we started.
Where did we start? It was in the observation room, right? Hey, Wolf. Hold on, I want to see if anything in here is different. I can't go into any of these.
You can do this, James. You can let go.
I don't think it's here still, is it? No. That's really creepy, the dark. I'm not even gonna fuck with it. I wish I could run. That'd be easier. I tried clicking on it. It didn't let me. I mean, nothing happened when I did it. Oh. I had to click specifically the right button.
Well,
not just click on it.
I think we've made progress today, Mr. Asian. I guess we should tell the police what you've told us. Although I don't suspect they'll take you anywhere. I think you'll be with us for quite some time.
Oh god.
Come on. Let's get you back to your shows. I'll see you tomorrow.
I have to do it again? Tomorrow? This poor guy. I'd rather watch the show. Goodness. That's it then. Progress. So that means he admitted a lot of stuff today that they weren't getting out of him in the first 3 episodes. I love it. I'm so glad I decided to play it. No, Monty, you had to see the beginning, and then it would make sense. A lobotomy? No, I was in a car accident, and I had injuries to my head, and they were just relieving the pressure, but in the other episodes, basically the guy was in a coma, and they were trying to talk to him while he was in his coma and stuff, and so all of the things that he relived in his imagination combined with the show that he watched all the time were fabricating his memories. So they had him basically in, like, you know, observational therapy where they were trying to get him to recall his actual memories. Do you copy? I'll look into it. I like games like this. It makes me think of Event Zero, and I loved Event Zero. But this game was fucking amazing. And I'm really glad I decided to play it. I was on the fence about it, but I loved it. It was right up my alley. I love stuff like this so much. If any of you come across any games, or you already know of any games that are like this, please send them my way. Because I love it. I love it. Look, they're different now. The tapes are not the movie cases anymore. They're my actual, like, session videos. I wonder if they've always been like that. This game was very atmospheric, by the way. I hope that translated, because I didn't want it to be super loud, so I turned it down for you guys. But I have earbuds in, so, like, everything was it sounded so good. So good. That was way better than I thought it would be. I didn't even think, when I first started playing this, I didn't even think all the episodes were related. I thought they were all just going to be, like, short stories. It made you uneasy the whole time? What time is it? How long have I been streaming? Okay.